sis. Hey, sis. Don't ignore my text. Come on, sis, answer me. Huh? Alice? Hi, sis. I finally got your reply. It's been 3 years. How are you? Are you really Alice? How did you get my number? Yeah, I finally tracked it down. I had a really hard time. I've been trying to get in touch with you for a long time. What did you do to find out? Just kidding. You don't have to be so scared, lol. I ran into a friend of yours the other day. I took advantage of the opportunity and sneaked a look at her cell phone. I didn't use a detective or anything weird like that, so don't worry. Mom and Dad wouldn't tell me your number. I mean, neither one of them responds to my calls. Why is that? Of course they won't. Besides, I asked them not to tell you my number. That's terrible. I'm your only little sister. Do you even know what you've done? You don't even respect me as your older sister. You're not being so nice to me, sis. It's true, a lot of things happened in the past. But that was 3 years ago. Statute of limitations. Statute of limitations. You're not the one to decide that. Anyway, I heard you're getting married. How can you keep this from your precious sister? It's none of your business. Oh, I get it. You're just worried that it'll be like before. It's been 3 years, but you're so worried, sis. No, I'm not, but I don't want to see your face again. I knew you'd be wary. You're thinking I'll take your fiancé again like before. No, I'm not. It's hard having a beautiful sister, but it's your fault for being born uglier than me. It's a law of the world that a beautiful woman is chosen over an ugly one. LOL. Whatever. Anyway, what's going on with you and Max? Max? I already broke up with him. Once he became mine, he became uninteresting. I knew it. I knew you'd say that. So let's bygones be bygones. Let bygones be bygones? I broke up with your ex-fiancé, so I didn't do anything wrong. You did do a wrong thing. Oh, really? We both broke up with Max, so we're in the same boat. Well, I don't care about my ex. By the way, I didn't get an invitation. Of what? Come on, you're playing dumb. Of course, I'm talking about an invitation to your wedding. I haven't sent it out to anyone yet, but I'm not inviting you. I'm your sister. How can you not invite your sister? I want to see your current boyfriend. It's impossible for me to invite you. I thought you appreciated me. Appreciate? You? Why? Because it's a good thing we found out Max was that kind of guy before you married him. Thanks to me, you didn't marry a man who's so easily seduced by other women. That's true, but I did it for you, sis. You were about to fall for the wrong guy, so I was your savior, so to speak. I'll check out your next boyfriend and see if he's a bad guy too. Don't ever do that. You've always wanted everything from me. You're lying that you're doing this for me. Because I'm your little sister. As a big sister, you're supposed to give everything to your little sister. You know what? That's what a big sister is for. That's all you're good for. You're talking nonsense. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm going to become stupid like you. I'm telling you the truth. So it's normal for me to be with your fiancé. I mean, you should even give him to me yourself. Do you get it? Hey, more importantly, what kind of person is this guy you're going to get married to? I said it's none of your business. I'm not even going to tell you. Just don't contact me again, okay? You're still wary of me. Well, that's understandable, because I'm much prettier than you. I'll definitely go to your wedding, no matter what you say. Looking forward to it, LOL. Sis, is this a good time? Come on, sis, answer me. What is it? What do you want? I told you not to contact me anymore. I'm going to block you. Wait. If you block me, you'll regret it. I have big news for you, sis. You'll be surprised. What are you talking about? I have a bad feeling about this. Who do you think I'm with right now? What? I don't know. Oh my God, it's your fiancé! Surprised? What? That's impossible. Don't bullshit me. It is possible. He's right next to me now. Thane Ulverstone. Yeah, so? What? That's a small reaction? Are you so surprised that you can't even say anything? If you're so nonchalant, I might take him again. Or maybe we're already in a relationship. How's that? Surprising, isn't it? It's frustrating, right? Do whatever you want. What? Is it okay? You're right. Like Max, if he's the kind of guy who's always on the lookout for other women, I don't want to be with him. Thanks for taking him away from me, LOL. You're acting tough. You cried like a baby before. That was me feeling sorry for myself. I thought you were my sister, and I trusted Max. I felt like an idiot for trusting these people. That's right, you're an idiot. You're a real idiot for realizing it now. I love taking things from you. It's so fun to see you sad. I see. You're ugly, but you don't even know it. And you're so bossy just because you're good at studying. I've always hated it when people thought I was your sister. I didn't know that. I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. You're ugly. You know what? Ugly people are supposed to be modest. And yet you tried to get married before me. I'm beautiful, unlike you. There's no way you're getting married before me. Is that why you took Max? Just because I tried to get married first? That's right. But Max was a failure. I did take him from you, but he didn't have much money. And he wasn't particularly good looking either. Yeah, well, he didn't have any money. So I'll take Thane this time. Sis! Hey, sis! What? I'm busy right now. What's going on? What are you talking about? It's my wedding today. Oh, I see. It's my wedding, and why aren't you here? Mom, Dad, and everyone else, nobody is sitting at the family table. I sent out the invitations, didn't I? But you didn't get replies, did you? We're family. Of course family members would attend my wedding. Family? Who is? Who? Of course you guys are. You know Mom and Dad already cut you off because of what happened with Max. And yet you keep asking for money over and over again. And you don't even work hard yourself. It's only natural for parents to give money to their daughter. You've gone beyond the normal bounds of raising a daughter. You know that. Do you have any idea how many times Mom and Dad have had to clean up your mess? They can't take care of you anymore. I don't even consider you as my sister anymore. What about my wedding? It's not cool to have no one sitting at the family table. Besides, if Mom and Dad don't give me money, we can't afford the wedding venue. I don't care anything about that. Why don't you be honest? Tell everyone I've neglected all my relatives because of my bad behavior. There's no way I can tell them that. Anyway, come here now. And bring Mom and Dad with you. I'm not going. I can't go. I knew you were jealous of me. Jealous? Why? Because you lost your fiancé again. That's why you're doing this. Getting your mom and dad involved and boycotting my wedding with everyone else? It's terrible. This is ridiculous. First of all, my fiancé is not being taken. The reason I can't come over is because it's my wedding today. Huh? What are you talking about? What a coincidence. I can't believe I got married on the same day as you. What are you talking about? That's impossible. Because Thane is here, you know. Who are you going to marry? I have no idea what you're talking about. Sis, did you lose your mind because you're so frustrated that I took Thane away from you? LOL. Who are you going to marry? Thane Ulverstone. Your fiancé? It was written on the invitation, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it was written on the invitation. I threw away the invitation right away because I would never go. I knew I couldn't go anyway. There's no way I could be at someone else's wedding on my own wedding day. What are you talking about? There's no way that's true. Thane is right here. What are you really saying? You're a liar. I don't like it when you call me a liar. I feel insulted. You're just saying that because you're a sore loser, right? No, of course not. Of course, I'm marrying Thane Ulverstone. I've been saying this so many times. Thane is right here. Which Thane are you talking about? I'm talking about your fiancé, Thane. Who else would it be? You're not making any sense. I don't know what you mean either. When you texted me before, Thane was right next to me, so I wondered what you were talking about. Of course, Thane is with me now. Who are you talking about all this time? Huh? What? What do you mean? It's a lie. Thane is with me. I wouldn't lie about something like this. It's the truth. Then who's the guy that's with me? I don't know, but it's Thane, right? Your fiancé. But at least he's not my fiancé. What? No way. Oh, come to think of it, I do know one person who might be the guy you're with. What do you mean? One of Thane's classmates in college had the same name as him. Same name? But Thane Ulverstone is a pretty rare name, isn't it? That's impossible. It is an unusual name, but it's not impossible. At first, they got excited about having the same name and hit it off. But that guy was not only lazy, but he was not good with money. Not good with money? He pretended to be the other Thane and borrowed money and lied to Thane. Thane cut off this guy because that kind of thing's happened many times. But he said he was Alice's fiancé. Oh, he's lying again. But maybe he knew that you were my sister all along. Maybe that's why he targeted you. Why would he? Thane Ulverstone that you're with right now seems to be the person who wants everything that belongs to others. Just like you. You and him make a good couple. Then how did Thane know about me? I didn't know there were two Thane Ulverstones. Maybe he was jealous or envious of Thane, who's successful in everything. Apparently, he still pretended to be the other Thane, pretending to be cool. He was trying to make a pass at me, but I kept saying no. I guess that's when he found out I have a sister. You turned him down? So I'm with a guy who was turned down by you. Yeah, maybe that's why he went after you instead. Maybe he doesn't know you've been cut off by your family. He seemed to have been doing a lot of research about our parents' financial situation. What do you mean? I don't know, but I'm glad you're marrying him. I've been having a hard time because he was stalking me. If you guys get married and both settle down, we'll be safe and sound. I'll start a happy life with my Thane. Wish you a happy life with your Thane, LOL. That's a lie. What? Wait, if you're being wedded too, could it be that no one's coming to ours because... Of course, they're here for my wedding. Everyone is here to celebrate my wedding. Oh my God! It's terrible to embarrass your little sister. Terrible? Look who's talking. You're the one who's been making fun of me all this time. But, well, let's let bygones be bygones. We'll both be newlyweds, and we'll build our own happy families, LOL. I don't want to. If my Thane is not your fiancé, then what's the point? Oh yeah. Your Thane, it seems he's in debt as usual. Debt? You knew and you didn't tell me. Why didn't you tell me? Well, you were so happy and you said you were going out with him. I don't want to put a damper on your conversation, so I was being thoughtful. How much debt does he have? Why should I know? But you'd better be careful. There are rumors that he's been involved in underground moneylenders. Underground moneylenders? Yeah, I don't know much about that. I hear those lenders are very strict about collections, so you can't escape from them. Oh, but you're like him. You're used to being in debt, so I guess you'll be fine. I'm not used to... I can't tell you how many times Mom and Dad had to apologize to lenders because you borrowed money and overdrafted. You know that, don't you? But it didn't seem to hurt you, so you must be good at living in debt. From now on, why don't you and Thane do your best to pay off the debt together? Now that you're a married couple, you should get along well with each other. No, I don't want to. Please help me. Help you? You're asking me, an ugly idiot woman? You're my sister. You're my only sister. You stole your only sister's fiancé just for the fun of it. I apologize for that. No matter how sorry you are, it doesn't erase what you did. Like I said before, Mom and Dad and I don't consider you family anymore. Please help me. From now on, I'll do whatever you say, sis. Please beg Dad for me. It's not going to work. Mom and Dad regret helping you too much. They think that's why you became like this. They're not going to help you until you become a decent person. You're on your own. That's impossible. I won't make fun of you anymore. Please, help me, sis. You're my savior, aren't you? You saved me so much. Thank you. I wish you and your Thane a long and happy life together. Sis, don't abandon me. Alice held her wedding without any of her relatives attending. Thane, who became her husband, was furious that his guest was off. It seems that Thane and his parents were relying on Alice's parents' money. Thane's family was a family of spendthrifts, and they were already deep in debt, As rumored, they also borrowed heavily from underground moneylenders. So, Thane's parents thought that they could rely on his son's wife's parents when their son got married. As soon as they found out that they couldn't do that, the whole family started giving Alice a hard time. They made Alice work from morning till night to pay off the debt. Such a troublesome family Thane's family was. But the amount of debt was way too big and couldn't be dealt with just by forcing Alice to work. So it's inevitable, and they will eventually get into trouble. As for me, along with my Thane and his parents, now live a peaceful and tranquil life. Now that I am no longer related to my sister, I feel the weight has finally been lifted off my shoulders.
Hey Claire, I hope you've made up your mind by now.
Hello, Mom. Made up my mind? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm talking about living together. I'm still in good health now, but it's been 3 years since my husband passed away. And I think it's a good idea to start living together as soon as possible.
Living together? To be honest, I don't think it's possible for now.
What? Why not?
Kevin told me that you recently quit your part-time job. If you want to live with us, I think you will have to find a new job.
Why do I have to work if I'm going to live with my son and his wife? My God! Look who's talking! How dare you talk to me like that when you are being fed by my son? You can't talk to me like that, okay?
I'm working too.
Oh, really? I know you are only working part-time.
No, I work full-time.
Whatever. Do you know that I quit my job because I was supposed to move in with you guys?
What? You quit your job because of us?
That's right. It takes an hour to get to my old part-time job from your house, so I had no choice but to quit.
I'm sure there was a better way instead of quitting your job. I didn't agree about living together too. You didn't have to quit your job.
Well, you can agree now to live together. I know it's hard to live together in your small apartment for now, so you should buy a house or condo soon, or move to a bigger apartment as soon as possible.
Mom, please don't decide on your own.
I need my own room, so we need at least 2 bedrooms, okay?
I have not agreed to live with you.
Oh, come on, Claire. I will talk to my son and ask him to arrange for the new house. So, you should start organizing your stuff, okay?
That's too selfish, Mom. Mom, did you send a resignation letter to my workplace without my permission?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh, you really did it. Why would you do that? It caused a lot of trouble for me, you know?
What do you mean? You were able to be a housewife because of me. You should be thanking me. Now, you will have to live with me.
No, that resignation letter is invalid.
Huh?
Of course it is. I'm not the one who submitted the letter. I didn't know that until the manager told me about it. It's invalid now, but it caused a lot of trouble in the office, so please give me a break. Did you say I should be thanking you? Do you know what will happen if I quit my job?
Oh dear, please calm down. You'll just have to find another job after we move to a new house. It may be difficult to find a full-time job, but there are plenty of part-time jobs out there. In the first place, you are working part-time for your pocket money, right? It will be a problem if you quit.
Mom, please listen to me. I have to work full-time to make a living. I can't just find another job right after moving to a new place. Do you think we have a lot of savings or something?
Huh?
I've talked to Kevin about it many times, but he doesn't think of ways to earn more money. I want him to think more about our future and have a better job. If you want to live with us, that will be the first step.
Oh Lord, Claire, I didn't know you were such a terrible spender. You're earning extra money from your part-time job, but you can even save up money? What kind of wife are you?
Excuse me?
Kevin's income should be enough to live on, but you're telling me it's not enough?
Do you know how much money he earns?
Of course I do. He's my son.
Do you really think that with that amount of money, both of you and I can quit our jobs and live a normal life?
Of course I do. If you stop your spending spree, it'll be fine.
I'm not splurging, I'm saving money.
I don't think you need to save money with his earnings. You are the one spending a lot of money and you want to blame it on Kevin? What a terrible wife you are.
Mom, I think there's a misunderstanding. Do you really know how much money Kevin earns?
I told you I know it. I heard it from him.
Do you really think we can live in America with that amount of money? Not in a country where the cost of living is low? Are you really sure about your financial sense?
Excuse me? How dare you say that? That will be you.
I have common financial sense unlike you.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe you. I will talk to my son about it.
Oh, by the way, Kevin has been at your house, right? He hasn't been back for days now.
Yes, I know. I'm the one who asked him to stay here.
Oh, okay. But why he doesn't reply to me?
Because I don't want you to interfere with our discussion about living together.
Mom, you can't do that.
If I keep listening to your stupid opinion, we won't be able to do this as soon as possible. I will contact you once everything is finalized. After that, just shut your mouth and follow our decision.
Mom, please listen to me.
Once we start living together, I will put a lot of effort into educating you to be a good wife. So, be prepared.
Hey sis, how have you been? There's something that I need to check. Hello Phil, what's up? I just came back home after 2 weeks, and I think someone stole something in my house. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean that some things were stolen? I don't understand what's happening too. I temporarily came back home this weekend to clean my house, and I noticed my house looks like someone is living here. What? You should call the police. Yeah, I was about to do that. But when I asked my neighbors, they said that someone had moved in a week ago, and your husband and his mom introduced themselves as the new house owners. What? I know it sounds crazy. I thought I should check with you before I call the police. I think you have my spare house key, so do you know anything about this? Oh my god, hold on a sec. Sorry, I think they really did it. What happened? What do you mean they did it? The key I left in the safe is missing. Only Kevin and I know the code for the safe. So Kevin must have taken it out. He must have stolen the key and moved in with his mother. How insane they are! So you are not the one who allowed them to live in my house, right? Of course not. Then I'm a little relieved. But I'm still totally confused. How in the world did this happen? Actually, Mom has been pushing us to move in together. I told her that if she wants to move in, she would need to continue working. She told me that she had already quit her part-time job because she thought she didn't have to work if we were going to live together. What? You told me before that you are working full-time now, and your husband is mostly dependent on your salary. And now your mom, who doesn't have a job, is moving in with you. That's a tough situation. I tried to explain to her, but I think there's a huge misunderstanding between us. On top of that, Kevin keeps going to his mom's house and ignoring my texts, so I wasn't able to talk to him for a long time. She also wants us to move out of our current apartment to live with her. We cannot afford it. And when I refused, I think she just moved into your house. What you're saying is, to convince you, she came up with the crazy idea of moving into my house. So you will have no choice but to agree in living with your husband's mom. They knew that I work mostly in the countryside and don't go back home so often. That's probably what happened. Sorry, Phil. I had no idea that they would do this. I didn't think that they'd be that insane. It's not your fault, sis. So, what am I supposed to do? Where are you staying now? At my friend's place. So don't worry about me. Okay. I will call Mom now. I don't know if she'll listen to me, but depending on what they say, it could get worse. Mom, I heard that you got a new place. Can you tell me where did you move?
Oh, hello, Claire. I was just about to call you. Since you're so insane and stubborn, I moved out before you did.
I see. And Kevin helped you to move into a new place.
Yes. It's your fault that we had to do this way.
What makes it's my fault? Maybe you are just being selfish, Mom.
Oh my gosh! What's with that attitude? If you continue to be selfish, Kevin will have to consider divorce.
I don't remember doing anything wrong that will lead to a divorce. Can you please stop saying all these selfish things to me?
You are the selfish one. That's enough. How could you talk to me like that when you are being fed by my son?
Huh? Do you really think he earns that much? Are you serious?
Are you saying I'm lying? He doesn't need a wife who doesn't take care of her husband who makes $5,000 a month.
$5,000?
Yes, he earns that much and you go on a spending spree with that money. We don't need a terrible wife like you. He should be divorcing you. If you don't want my son to leave you, do whatever I said. Get down on your knees and agree to live with me. Then, I will tell you where we moved.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, do it now.
No, I won't do it.
Huh?
There's no reason for me to do that.
Claire, you really are stubborn. So you don't care if my son divorces you.
Yes, I'm tired of it. I'm fine with that. I'm tired of you and Kevin.
Oh Lord, how could you say that? You are the one who is being fed by Kevin.
No, I am the one providing for him.
Huh?
I'm fine divorcing my husband who only makes $500 a month.
$500?
Yes, he only makes that much. He only works for a part-time job.
What? Stop lying. He makes $5,000 a month.
Where did you get that number, Mom?
I asked my son. When I asked him about his monthly income, he said 5 using his hand.
So he didn't actually say $5,000. You just misunderstood on your own.
What?
I guess it's unbelievable that your son only makes $500. But it's true, Mom. And yet you look down on me and you were selfish all the time. I don't need a husband like that anymore.
Oh yeah? I don't want a lying wife either.
Okay, Mom. I will divorce him. I don't care what will happen to both of you. I will never forgive you.
Whatever, Claire. You are the one who's a liar and works part-time. I don't care if you can make a living. Well then, my loving son and I will live happily together in a new house.
No, you can't. The house will be returned to its real owner.
What? Return it? The real owner? Claire? What's going on here? Your brother came and told us to get out of this house. He's throwing our stuff outside. Why is he being so violent? Make him stop, please.
Oh, there you go.
What the hell is this?
The place that you're staying is my brother's place.
What?
My brother, Phil, had a dream to own a house from an early age. He had been working hard since he was a student. And he got his own house at the age of 26. That's the house that you and Kevin moved into.
What are you talking about? It's Kevin's house, Claire. Kevin bought it for me to live together.
Do you think someone who only makes $500 a month can buy a house? Kevin just took the spare key without my brother's permission. When Phil finally decided to live there, he was transferred to a local branch office for 3 years. While he was away, I took care of the spare key.
What?
I don't know what Kevin said to you, but my brother told me everything. When he came back home to clean the house, he found out that someone else took his place. Of course, he will ask you to get out of his own house.
Oh my god! What am I supposed to do?
Why don't you just leave? It's not your house. You can just hide in there.
How about you tell your brother that he should give this house to me and Kevin right now?
What? Are you stupid?
You're the stupid one. I am the mother-in-law. Your brother should listen to me. How could he kick out of his mother-in-law like this? And you too, disrespecting me all the time. Who do you think you are?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother-in-law? I don't consider you as my mother-in-law anymore.
What?
I told you I'm divorcing Kevin. I already submitted the divorce papers.
You did? How could you do that without telling Kevin? It's invalid. You are crazy.
It's valid. The documents were properly accepted, and I didn't do anything wrong at all. And Kevin was being prepared about this too.
What do you mean?
Do you know that 6 months ago, he resigned from the company without telling me?
What?
Since then, I was working full-time. I thought he would look for a new job while doing his part-time job. But even after a month had passed, he didn't start doing the job hunting seriously. He just does a short-term job or a day job whenever he wanted. Or most of the time, he is just lazy around. So, I came up with an idea. I asked him to make a promise. If he don't find a new real job within 5 months, we will get a divorce. Then 5 months have already passed, so we're officially getting a divorce.
What? So what you were saying was all true? I can't believe it.
Well, it's a day job, so the monthly salary changes every time. I would say the maximum was $500. Why don't you ask your son about it? You should talk to him, not just assume. Anyways, I have no further interest in your son's financial situation.
What?
Oh, also, my brother has called the police.
The police?
Of course, what you're doing right now is an intrusion into someone's private property. Please get out of my brother's house as soon as possible. That's all I have to say.
Claire, listen to me.
Goodbye.
How is it going since then, sis? Is everything going well?
Yes, it's going well. I've decided where I'm going to move to. So I guess the first thing to do is to pack. I'm sorry for all the trouble, Phil.
No, it's not your fault. I'm fine.
So what are you going to do with that house? I'm sorry again for what happened.
No worries. I wanted to talk about that too. The price of land in that area has skyrocketed, and I've been able to sell double the price I paid for it.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, I'm so glad about it. I'm also thinking about getting a new job. I wasn't sure what would happen then, but it looks like things are going to turn out better in the end.
Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to sell that house that much.
Me too. I know you're starting from scratch. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I'll come visit you at your new place when I have free time. See you soon.
Okay, Phil. See you. Kevin and his mom were taken by police after that conversation. Then his uncle came to pick them up and took them home. It seems that Kevin lied to his mom by telling her that he had bought a house. They had a big fight every day because of her stupid misunderstanding about his salary. The uncle got furious and Kevin got scolded to find a real job. Since then, he finally started looking for a job. I heard that job hunting has been very difficult, and both of them have lost a lot of weight due to the stress. They don't seem to have the time to mess with me, which has brought peace to my life. Luckily, I got a promotion right after what happened. A new chapter in my life begins now.
Holly, how are you?
Oh, Mom, yes, I'm fine.
It's been about a month since I've heard from you.
Oh, hey, has it been that long already? I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've been busier than I thought.
I'm just as busy as you are. Your father's assignment in Australia will be over in a month. I've got to sort out all the stuff that's piled up over the past 5 years.
I see.
What are your plans today?
Brian's parents are coming over today, so I have to do some cleaning and shopping.
Oh, are they coming again? Didn't they just come last week too?
Oh, did I tell you that?
I told you that a friend of mine lives in your neighborhood, didn't I? I sometimes get information from that person.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Holly, I don't want to speak too ill of Brian's parents, but aren't they coming around a little too often?
Do you think so?
Are you okay?
Well, I can't help it. Brian's parents want to have grandchildren, so I think they care about us too.
Yeah, but are you sure you're okay? Aren't you tired? You say Brian's parents are kind people, but it seems they say harsh things sometimes, don't they?
I'm fine, Mom. I'm fine. And Brian is kind to me. I think Brian's parents are strict because they worry about me, and I should be grateful to them.
Well, you know, Holly, if something happens, you tell me right away. I'm always on your side.
Thanks, Mom. But really, I'm fine, so don't worry. Well then, I'm busy today. I'll call you later.
Okay, take it easy.
Brian!
What's up, Holly? You're being annoying.
Brian, where are you?
I'm at the airport.
Then that letter you left me saying you're going on a trip to Hawaii with your family was serious?
Of course it's serious.
Are you really going to Hawaii?
That's right. I'm going to have fun with my family.
Your family?
Me, my dad, and my mom.
What about me?
You're staying at home. You're going to have to earn our keep.
What are you talking about? We are a couple, but not family?
Well, we are husband and wife, but unlike my parents, you're not related to me by blood, so I don't think you belong in the family. My mom and dad agree with me, so I guess it's 3-1 that you're not family.
Brian, don't say that.
There's nothing more to talk about. I'm going on a plane now. See you. You keep working hard.
Brian, wait!
Hey, Holly. I saw Brian's Instagram. Is he traveling to Hawaii with his family now?
Huh?
There was a post with a picture of the airport saying he's going to Hawaii with his family from now on.
Oh, I, as the wife, am still at home though, because I have to earn as much money as possible.
What? What? So only Brian and your parents-in-law went to Hawaii? What do you mean he left his own wife alone and went to Hawaii? Brian is working as a company employee, right? It doesn't seem like he's in need since he's thinking about traveling abroad.
Well, I mean, I'm his wife, so it's not like I can do anything about it.
Holly, I want you to be happy, so I trusted you with the person you chose. But if you realize that you were wrong, it may change the course of your life and you can't get it back. There's no shame in talking to your parents about it. At least I don't feel that way. I didn't marry you off to make you unhappy. Mom. So talk to me. He's not working. What? Brian, he's not working right now. He quit his job 3 months ago. He works part-time sometimes, but it's all for his own pocket money. Wait, are you saying that since he quit his job, he hasn't brought any money home at all? Yeah. Brian's parents live on a pension, but they told me that they can't rely on it because the amount they receive is very small. So now I have to work to earn money, and I have to pay for Brian and my parents-in-law's living expenses. Then how did they pay for the trip to Hawaii? Especially for Brian. He has to start job hunting for a new job, right? It's not the time to be traveling abroad. It's a time when you need to save money. As for the travel expenses, my money was used without my permission. What? Are you saying that Brian and your in-laws went to Hawaii with the money that you earned? Yeah, that's right. And the money that was supposed to be used for this month's food expenses was taken for the trip without my permission. Because of that, I don't have enough money for food after Brian and his parents come back, so I have to start working a part-time job after work today. Holly, that's absolutely crazy. Yeah. Hey, I don't know what to say, but I can't believe they used up all your savings from when you were single. Yeah. Somehow my PIN number was found out, and Brian used my savings to buy gifts for his parents, take them to expensive restaurants, and he bought a designer bag for his mistress. He cheated on you? Maybe she's accompanying him on this trip to Hawaii. So that means that the in-laws approve of this affair. When are they scheduled to return home?
5 days from now, on Saturday.
5 days later, Holly, you should come home now. What? Your father and I will be back the day after tomorrow. Pack your things early so you can leave anytime you want.
Mom?
Holly, I'll always be on your side. I'll help you. Don't worry alone anymore. We'll protect you.
Okay. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I'm going home to my mom and dad.
Hey, Holly. Pick me up at the airport. I'm home now. Hey, answer. Damn, you're useless when I need you. All you're capable of is earning money and doing housework. Just reply and do as you're told. Brian, it's been a while. I'm Holly's mother. Oh, my mother-in-law? Hi, it's been a while. By the way, it's very unusual for you to drop me a line. How can I help you? You received a message from me just as you sent Holly a text. Huh? Does this at least give you a rough idea of the situation you're in? No. Are you back in the States? Yes. My husband's 5-year overseas assignment ended just a few days ago. Well, you're not living over there permanently or anything? Who told you that? Nobody. I thought since you hadn't been back home in the past 5 years that you weren't coming back. It was already established that I would not be able to return to the US for the first 2 years due to work. Then, in the 3rd year of his assignment, we felt as if we would be able to return to our home country and thought, wow. But then we had to deal with the global situation that made it impossible for us to go back and forth between countries so easily. If not for that, I would have returned home at least twice a year. But I never made it back home, and his assignment period now came to an end. Well,
You were seriously planning to come back?
Oh, so that's why you treated her like a housekeeper in ATM and cheated on your wife? Surely Holly is one of the better earners in her age group. You proposed to her and married her, assuming that she was a single woman with no parents to rely on. Your parents even joined you in bullying your wife, and you are now in a situation where you have to rely on her financially. I could be wrong, but is it something like that?
I'm not listening.
You just assumed it, didn't you?
You were the kind of careless parents who only met with me online.
I apologized to you on the spot that it was difficult for me to return to America due to the global situation. That's why the wedding, we, the bride's parents, were told that it would be after we'd returned to the States and hadn't set a date yet, had we?
Oh, what?
You were a selfish person to your core. Maybe we should have asked you to wait until we came back to US to get married.
No, but...
You and my daughter are getting divorced.
What? I'll do better from now on. I'll do my best to find a job. If she divorces me now, it's not a good life.
There are other reasons why she wants a divorce.
What?
Susie Reamer, 23 years old, household help.
Huh?
You're a fair partner. You're married, but you went to a party and took her home, and the relationship started about 6 months ago.
Hey!
6 months? That's almost immediately after we married.
Why do you know?
Around the time you arrived in Hawaii, Susie told me about it herself, how she accompanied you to Hawaii with your parents' approval. She reported it to me very politely.
Why would she tell you?
After that, she told me the story of how you first met. She also gave me a live report of your time in Hawaii with many photos a day. But I guess she was fed up with the fact that I never responded to her messages and had not read any of her messages. Toward the end, she even sent me some nauseatingly obscene pictures.
I thought she was really eager to take those shots of me, but she was doing that?
Can you pass on a message to Susie from me? Thank you for all the evidence of your affair.
Huh?
Based on this evidence, I'll be filing a claim for alimony against the two of you through my lawyer.
No, just a minute.
I'm divorcing you.
What? Well, I'm unemployed.
So? Goodbye, scumbag. Later, based on the text from the mistress, Holly demanded compensation after a thorough investigation. Susie was in shock when she found out that Brian, whom she thought was well paid, was actually unemployed. He could not rely on his parents' pension and borrowed money to pay the charges in full. Holly demanded that Brian refund the money he spent along with her savings, that he had spent without permission. In this situation, there is only one thing that he and his family could do. They sold their land and house and borrowed money to make up the rest. After that, he and his parents moved into a tiny one-room apartment. They live in extreme poverty, trying to pay off their debts, regretting every day how they treated Holly.
Laura, pick up.
Oh, Alex? I'm on the bus.
Bus? You're not at home? You're outside?
Yeah, I'm on the bus. I'm on my way home from the OBGYN. It's the bus to the last stop, Station F.
Not the station. Get off now.
What?
Get off at the bus stop right in front of you. From there, go to your parents' house.
Well, why my parents' house? It's an 1.5-hour train ride from here, and you're going to the F station either way.
No train.
But I can't drive a car now that I'm in my last month, okay?
Just take a cab.
What? I don't have enough money on hand to pay for a cab for such a long distance.
I'll call your parents. I'll pay for it later. Just get them to replace it.
What are you so upset about?
My mom found out where we live now.
What?
My brother called. One of our more talkative relatives must have accidentally told her.
I just got off at the bus stop.
Anyway, take a cab. Never take the train. Don't even stop by the house.
Okay. Laura, it's been a while. I'm Tiffany, Alex's mother. Oh, my mother-in-law? I've been blocking you. Well, I knew it. No matter how many times I sent you a text, you never responded, so I didn't think it was possible, but you must have guts to block your husband's mother. It was hard for me to get a new phone number. Did you forget that you isolated yourself from me and Alex? No, I didn't. Or if I did, it wasn't my intention. So you see, it's the same as if we weren't isolated. What's with that logic? By the way, I hear you're pregnant. I hear you're in the last month of pregnancy. What's the sex of the child? Why would I tell that to someone I've separated myself from? I guess that means you don't want to talk about it. So, it's a girl? Yes? If it's a girl, I'll adopt her. Adopt? And you? I'll make you a wife to my eldest son, Kevin. Huh? As for you, it's better to be the eldest son's wife than to spend the rest of your life as the wife of the second son. It would be better for you to be the eldest son's wife. And next time, I want you to give birth to a boy. With my excellent Kevin, I'm sure you'll give birth to a boy. What are you talking about? The sex of the child is not something you can control. In the first place, I'm Alex's wife. Don't you dare talk to me like that. Anyway, I'm on my way there by train. We'll be arriving at your house soon. I'll be staying there until the birth. In the meantime, you and Kevin can get ready for the wedding. You're saying too much. I can't think straight. I don't mind. All you have to do is what I, your mother-in-law, tell you to do. I'll see you later. Alex, I took a cab.
Laura, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm on my way to your parents' house right now.
Oh, are you driving?
I just noticed your text at a stoplight, so I'm replying to it in the parking lot of a convenience store. You haven't seen my mom, have you?
No, but it looks like you warned me just in the nick of time.
What?
I just got a text from your mom.
Really?
It looks like she went to the trouble of changing her phone number just to get in touch with me.
Did she say anything?
Yeah, she's staying at our house until the baby is born, and that she's going to get me to marry your brother.
What?
She also said that if the baby was a girl, she'd adopt her.
Really, that woman. Laura, sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm fine. Thanks to your quick thinking, we didn't have to run into your mother. Anyway, I'm glad we found out in time.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for looking out for me. Laura? What are you doing using the answering machine? Come out quickly. We already know that this apartment is yours and Alex's. Come on, open the door. I'll stay here until you come out.
Mother, long time no see.
Alex?
Are you still in front of our apartment by any chance?
Yes, of course, of course. I'm going to wait patiently until Laura opens the door.
You know what? Laura, she's not there.
Huh?
I mean, you've been waiting for an hour, right? Can't you think of the possibility that she's not home or something?
What are you talking about? I'm her mother-in-law. I'm the one who's visiting her, so it's only natural that she's waiting for me and ready to entertain me.
Besides, I heard Laura's in her last month of pregnancy. I don't think she can move around so easily.
But she's not here.
Well, Laura really doesn't know enough about being a wife. If you let her marry Kevin, she'll have to be disciplined.
That's what Laura told me. My brother doesn't want Laura to be his wife.
That's not true. He usually likes more feminine girls, but he was kind to Laura. That means Kevin likes Laura. It's a parent's duty to fulfill their firstborn son's wish.
I'm the second son. I don't give a shit about you, just like you don't about me, Mother. But he's the one who introduced Laura to me.
What?
Laura is the friend of my brother's girlfriend.
Huh? Kevin has a girlfriend?
Yeah, he does. They've been dating since high school, so they've been together for over 10 years.
I haven't heard that.
That's because nobody told you.
Huh?
By the way, my brother, I think he's left home by now.
Huh?
He's been looking for the day he could escape from your constraints, so he was ready to leave anytime. You were so preoccupied with Laura and me that you left home, so he thought today would be his chance. He left as soon as he heard from me that Laura is safe. He chose to work from home today so that he could get all his stuff together.
Oh no! No! Kevin is the eldest son. It's his role to protect the house. Even in my old age.
If you want to go after him, go after him. We don't know where he went.
My mother-in-law seems to have left immediately after this. According to the neighbors, they thought the old lady with the distorted face was playing with the doorbell, but then she started fiddling with her phone. After a while, she ran away in a hurry. She seemed to have lost interest in us for the time being, so we moved out in a hurry. Also, my brother-in-law got married to his girlfriend. Later on, it was decided that his wife would be transferred overseas, so my brother-in-law is going with her. Thus, my mother-in-law was abandoned by her own sons. My father-in-law has passed away, so she will be all alone in her old age. I feel a little sorry for her, but she's still a threat to our lives. I have no intention of contacting her in the future.
How unhygienic are you? Your dirty fingerprints are all over the glass. We don't need you here if you can't even do the dishes properly. Just because you're pregnant, you're shamelessly lying down, you lazy flab. Please, Alice, I'm in my last month. My back hurts and I can't get up. I'll do the dishes later. Not later. Do them right now. I'm gonna use this glass for drinking, you know. Whether you're a sea lion or a pig, who cares? In our time, we are scrubbing floors 5 minutes before giving birth. Don't act so spoiled. I apologize, but please wash it yourself. You are in your last month, so the baby could come anytime. You don't really need to be on bed rest, right? But the baby should stay in my belly for another week. They say it's a bit small. Huh? You're kidding, right? Why? I won't forgive you if you give birth to our precious heir so small and sickly. I expect a big, strong, and smart boy. It's not going well because of your narrow pelvis. I'm sorry, but I want the baby to grow a bit more inside me. And, by the way, it's a girl. A girl is out of the question. I won't believe it until it's born. Only a son and an heir will be recognized. Understood? Josh is happy about it, though. If you had been a prettier and competent daughter-in-law, I would have taken good care of you. But because I got stuck with a failure like you, my peaceful retirement turned into a nightmare. I apologize for everything. I'm causing you trouble, but please let me rest for a bit now. I strained my back from cleaning the whole house in the morning. What are you talking about? There's still weeding to be done in the garden.
That's too much for me.
It's tougher over here. I took you in as a daughter-in-law because I thought you could be useful as a housekeeper. But you quickly got pregnant, complaining about morning sickness and back pain. You're absolutely useless. Not only that, but you laze around all day, eating your meals with enthusiasm. Just by being alive, you're a burden on this household. Do you understand that?
I can only apologize. I'm sorry.
Will apologizing make the dust and weeds disappear? I don't think so. Get out of bed and do your job already.
Okay.
We'll have guests soon, so bake a cake and prepare drinks. Do the dishes and tidy up the kitchen. Also, we are out of coffee beans, so go buy some right away.
But
No buts! Say yes to everything you're told. Don't deny, don't talk back, got it?
yes.
If you understand, then move right away. If I were the daughter-in-law, I would have been up at 4 in the morning, finishing everything before being told. It's unbelievable that you can't initiate anything.
I'll do the best I can.
There are some unnecessary words in that line. Just do it, even if it's life-threatening. Got it? Are you still sleeping in your room? Go run 5 laps around the neighborhood starting now.
Excuse me?
I heard from our neighbor. These days, they say it's better to give birth small and let them grow big.
Well, that may be true, but in my case, the estimated weight hasn't even reached 6 pounds yet.
That's fine. Just keep it small. I can't wait any longer, so hurry up and give birth. Today would be perfect.
Even if you say that, it's not something I can do on my own terms.
You're so dumb. That's why I told you to run. It's not about whether you can or can't. It's about doing it. And while you're at it, go up and down the stairs 100 times in the apartment building.
If I did that, my back would be shattered. Even walking is a struggle, and my pelvic bone hurts pretty bad.
When I gave birth to Josh, I was perfectly fine. The pain is all in your head. Don't be such a crybaby.
I'm thinking of going for maternity massage now.
Huh? What's that?
It's a massage specifically for pregnant women.
How much does it cost? I'm asking how much. Spit it out.
$120.
Oh my God! Where did you get that kind of money?
Josh told me to go and gave it to me this morning.
Give it here.
My money?
Obviously. $120 for a massage? You can't be serious. Your ancestors' curses will rain down. I can't believe you spent Josh's hard-earned money on such a stupid thing. I absolutely won't allow it.
But he gave it to me and I already made a reservation.
You tell him you went for a massage and give the money to me.
I can't do that.
Are you refusing to comply?
Okay.
By the way, there was a rehearsal for the cultural festival at the church today.
God bless you for your hard work.
I collected everyone's costumes, so wash them now and make sure they're dry by tomorrow. All of them need to be hand-washed. They are delicate costumes, so no washing machine or dryer.
What the? How many are there?
For 30 people.
Oh my God, that's impossible.
Are you talking back to me? I didn't mean to, but it's really tough for me. Please understand, I beg you. If you disobey me, I'll kick you out of this apartment. You should be thankful I'm keeping a worthless woman like you in the house. If you don't want to be kicked out, prove that you have some value as a housekeeper. This is so harsh. Please, Alice, I'm begging you. Just let me rest a little. Shut up. Just do as you're told without complaining. Is it true you went into labor? Yes, I'm at the hospital now. The contractions are still far apart, so it might take some time. In that case, come back for now. The dishes are piling up. And quickly clean the bathtub and toilet. I can't go back now. You're absolutely useless, aren't you? Can't even give birth promptly. I mean, the baby is also trying her best, so please wait a little. Am I expected to do the housework while you're away? I don't want to. My daughter-in-law's making me work. Who do you think you are? I apologize, but please take care of things. They say that people in some countries give birth and leave the hospital right away. You should come back too. My doctor thinks there may be a complication, so I'll probably be in the hospital for a week or so. Unbelievable! Come back today! I'll leave the laundry and dishes for you to take care of when you return. Do them right away. You won't even wash a single plate for me? Why should I? You really crack me up. Not even a single cup? I will not. Not even when I run out of cups to drink from. I'll just keep buying more cups and give you more work to do. I'll build a tower of dishes in the kitchen for you, so look forward to it. Sounds like fun. It's a blast. You're both my greatest amusement and the housekeeper. Consider it an honor. Thinking that I'll meet my little girl soon, I feel like I'm gaining courage. I wonder if she's giving me strength. I'm gonna be your mom soon, you know. What are you blubbering about? You don't need any exaggerated courage to give birth to a child, silly. Sure, giving birth is scary, but the courage I gained was for dealing with you. Oh, really? Did you summon the courage to stand up to me now? Yes. You're saying strange things. Enough of this. Just hurry up and give birth. You are in no position to keep me waiting. I'll keep you waiting until you die, and you'll probably go to hell. I assume you won't be able to get out of there, and you'll end up being the boss of hell. I can imagine you with devil's horn growing out of your head. What nonsense are you talking about, you trash? Just as I said, can't you even read, you old hag? What was your language? Who'd bother being polite to you? For Christ's sake, apologize right now. How dare you speak to me like that? Huh? When I lose my temper, my old habits come out. You're the one who made me angry in the first place. What a lousy upbringing. You must have been delinquent in your youth, weren't you? Damn right. And if that's the case, what about it? Does it bother you? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have let you marry Josh. Stop talking to your respectable mother-in-law like that. Do you know what would happen if you went against me? Respectable mother-in-law? That's hilarious. Just because I had obediently listened to you, you got so full of yourself. I was just educating you to be a good wife. It wasn't education. It was just bullying. How dare you? Shut up, bully. Maybe you're not the boss of hell, but more like a shark. In that case, it's no wonder you can't read or understand a word I say. Unacceptable! How dare you talk back to me like this? Oh, well, I'll never forgive you. And then what? I'll have you guys divorced. Sure, and then? I'll kick you out of this apartment. Are you done writing? I was so bored I started picking my ear. You know, the sharks at the aquarium are more entertaining than this. My blood pressure is about to skyrocket. I might collapse from anger. Hooray! Good news! Collapse already! Want me to help you raise it even more? You! Don't come back here after giving birth. Oh, really? I'll change the locks and throw away all your stuff. From today, this place belongs to me and Josh. Isn't the right response. I'm telling you that you won't have a home to return to. If I tell you to leave, Josh will follow suit. You should wander the street with your child for all I care. If it's not the son and heir, we don't need you. You're nothing but trash that pollutes our home. Get out! If I go by that logic, then it's you who should leave. Huh? Did the labor pains damage your brain cells or something? You're making my contractions go away. They're gonna induce labor if things don't progress soon. It's your fault. I don't give a hoot about the homeless woman. Next time, I'll have Josh marry a young girl and have beautiful grandchildren. Hurry up and give birth, then get out. Like I said, you're the one who's leaving, right? What are you even talking about? You're really brainless. I'll say it again and again. You, a wretched, trashy, slimy hag, get the heck out of the apartment. You filthy garbage, as you're the one polluting our home. Trash and slime, you say? I've never been told something so cruel in my life. What a vulgar woman you are. What right do you have to say such a thing to me? Josh is paying the rent. You're the one who should leave. Rent? Exactly. Josh is paying for you to eat and live here. Remember, I'm the one who gave birth to him. Defying me is the same as defying him. What are you blabbering about, old woman? Have you finally lost your marbles? How dare you say that? Listen up. That apartment is mine. It has always belonged to me. He didn't pay a penny for it. What? What a lie! There's no way a woman like you owns a property. You, as a housewife, can't possibly have that kind of money. I used to work in real estate and was at the top of my game, you know. Seriously? I was so engrossed in work that I had no time for dating. I thought I'd just buy a condo and live on my own. But then I met Josh and it changed. I found someone to live my life with. This place is yours? Josh never had to pay rent or mortgage. The whole place was bought by me at a lump sum. It's my castle. I asked him to move in. I thought he was renting it. So, it's you who's living as a freeloader. The one who should leave is you. After your husband passed away and your eldest son's family moved overseas for work, Josh said you are lonely, so reluctantly let you stay here for a while. But I can't take it anymore. Trashy, slimy old hag, just go back to your own home already. I've already sold my old house. What? You sold it? Well, was it the plan to lend it to relatives until Alex's family returned from overseas? That was the intention, but there were financial issues. Wait, so where are they gonna live when they come back? Does Alex and Josh even know about this? Selling the house without telling them is no joke. How about us and his family? The 7 of us all live together. You're really losing your marbles, aren't you? You're talking nonsense. How can 7 people fit in a 3-bedroom apartment? And we are adding 1 more to that account. It's not impossible. You're too dumb. You know, my social security wasn't enough to go to the theaters and enjoy fancy meals. I had nothing else that could fetch a good price except for the house. Selling the house just for entertainment money? Your intelligence is way below that of sharks. It's actually insulting for them to compare you to. What are you gonna do? You need to pay rent for apartment now. No, are you really gonna kick me out? Of course. Well, maybe around $800 a month for a walk-up studio apartment way out of the city. No way! I can't live in a place like that! You can cut down on food expenses. You used to call me a sea lion, but you've gained quite a bit of weight yourself, you know. It could be perfect for your diet. Cheap rent places are usually far from public transport and shops, so good exercise, right? Oh no! Does that mean no more fancy lunches in the city? You probably won't be able to afford them. Remember, I will never forget the bitterness in the past. I know I messed up. I'm truly remorseful. I'm sorry, so please just don't kick me out. Sorry doesn't cut it. How are you gonna show it? I'll wash my own cup. Big deal. I'll do whatever you say. You can treat me like a housekeeper if you want. Don't need a useless one like you. Someone who can't even handle housework, just eats and sleeps like you, is a liability just by being at home. Don't say that, please. More importantly, about your old house, the ownership might have been your name, but Alex had a plan to renovate it and make it a 2-family home when he came back. I wonder how he would feel when he comes back and finds the house gone. Is that so? What should I do? He'll be angry. You might end up estranged. Oh no! By the way, I showed our chat history to Josh. Uh-oh. He apologized for making me endure so much. He has also agreed to kick you out of our home. From now on, the 3 of us, he, our daughter, and I will live a cleansed life without trash like you. I apologize, so please forgive me. I'm heading to the hospital now. I'll hold your hand while you give birth. Don't. My baby won't come out for sure. Don't say that. You have exactly 1 week until my discharge. Use that time to pack your things and leave. You're joking, right? You still have the money from selling the house, right? Stay in a hotel for a while, find a new place, and live on your own. Listen, Charlotte, you're not really that cold-hearted, are you? I know you're angry right now, but with time, you'll reconsider, won't you? Let's talk it out later, okay? Time? Right. How many hours do you think I've endured your torment? That was... When I think about all those hours, there's no way I could forgive you even after decades. Then, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. I'm busy having a baby, Figure it out yourself. I'm so unsettled. I'm incredibly anxious. Since it might be the last time, go have a nice lunch in the city or something. You're right. I'll do that. As a final memory, I'll go and enjoy that. Old hag, you don't get my joke, huh? I pity the food you're going to eat. You should be the shark bait. You're so nasty now. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Don't even think about seeing your grandchild. If you dare show your face, I'll seriously smack you. Oh dear, I'm frightened. Do you really mean it? Oops, contractions are coming. Don't have time to deal with you. Wait, Charlotte. Oh, right. What? Give me back $120. I gave birth to a healthy baby girl. We named her Anna. I didn't realize such a precious presence existed in this world. I'm incredibly happy. Josh is also smitten and seems like he'll become a sweet dad. Oh, by the way, you must be curious about Alice, right? Well, after my brother-in-law, Alex, found out about the house, he scolded her severely and cut ties with her. I think his wife is relieved now because she was bothered by her bullying as much as I was. She's now living in a walk-up studio apartment, getting by on a modest social security. Occasionally, Josh goes to check on her. I gave him some provisions to take to her each time. People around me are upset with my leniency and tell me I don't need to do such things. But she's still Josh's mother. Please allow me to do at least that much.
Hey, Alicia. I need some money. $5.
Taylor, again? I gave you $300 a week ago. Did you spend it already?
I can't help it. I need to buy stuff. Transfer the money to my account tomorrow morning, please. The ticket reservation starts at 12 tomorrow. I'll be pissed if you don't transfer the money in the morning.
Oh my God! You'd better get a job. How long are you gonna stay a bum?
Ha! You've learned to fight back. Are you getting all high and mighty now that you're out of the house? You're insane to challenge me. It's like saying you don't have any manners.
I'm just saying what needs to be said. Aren't you ashamed to ask your sister for money?
Not at all. We are family, so whoever has the money should pay up.
I can't be your ATM forever.
Oh, come on. You call yourself an ATM?
I'm just choosing words that are easy for you to understand.
It's good that you're self-aware. So, please deposit the $1,000.
Don't just go and increase it. I'm telling you, I have a life of my own, and it's not gonna be the same as before. I'm afraid I'll go bankrupt just from the money I have to give you.
What? You should just come back home. You have extra expenses because you left. You left on your own and now you're mad because you don't have money. Are you stupid?
There's a good reason I left.
Oh, that. It's a guy, right?
Huh?
You think I don't know anything? Long phone conversation in your room. From the way you were talking, I knew it was a guy. I had a hunch.
You were eavesdropping? That's disgusting.
I wasn't trying to listen. I just overheard it. You can hear anything in a shabby house like ours because the walls are so thin.
Yeah, that's true.
So, here's the thing. As a big brother, I'm worried about my little sister. I was staking out your office just to make sure I knew who you're with.
What? What do you think you're doing? I thought the only place you could get a guy fast is at the office. Bingo! You walked out of the office and went home holding hands with him. You left home to start living with him, right? That's the only reason you suddenly said you wanted to be independent after being a parasite at our parents' house. You're the one calling me a parasite. Well, whatever. If you know that much about me, I'd better tell you something. That guy is my boyfriend. We've been dating for a year now with the intention of getting married. Oh, so you've been together longer than I thought. Well, he's not bad. I never thought I'd see the day when you'd be acting like you had a great love life. That's true. So that means now I've got 2 ATM machines. If you don't have enough money, get your boyfriend to pay. Huh? Well, for now, give me $1,000. Okay, I see. But this is the last time I'm giving you money. Tell Mom that goes for her too. Okay. Then, next month too, please. Alicia, it's your mother. What's up? Can you transfer this month's money to my account soon? If you don't transfer the money soon, I'll be in trouble. What? It's rare that you forget to transfer money to me. I had no choice but to text you. It's not that I forgot. Oh, I see. Then we are good. Also, I'm about $400 short of my credit card bill, so I need more money than usual. I need it deposited into my account by tomorrow morning. I gave Taylor $1,000 at the end of last month. Oh, I see. But that's for your brother. My living expenses are separate. Maybe he didn't tell you. I told him that the $1,000 I gave him was the last time. What? What do you mean? I'm dating someone I'm planning to marry. Oh yeah, your brother kind of told me about that. You've started living with the guy. You're gonna pay me twice as much as before, right? Double? Or was it after you get married? I guess that from now on, you and your husband will support our family. If that's the case, you're more than welcome to do it. So you should get married as soon as possible. How did you get that? What? Am I wrong? Don't make me repeat it. I'm telling you that the last $1,000 was the last. Last? What do you mean, last? Last what? It's literally the last. I don't know how Taylor misinterpreted the message. I've decided to move in with my boyfriend. I have a life here now. I don't want to be treated like a piggy bank forever, so that $1,000 is the last of it. That's what I told him. Excuse me? That's a terrible thing to say all of a sudden. How are we supposed to live? You can't just go and decide that it's over. That $1,000 was just the last act of mercy. You can't depend on me for money all the time, Mom. Come on, get my brother to work. Alicia, wait a minute. Besides, even after Dad passed away, your pension is still being paid, right? You don't need to depend on me, do you? But I can't pay for the purchases I made with credit. That's what happens when you buy brand-name goods. You just need to cut back on that and live a more reasonable life. But I still need the money. You spent the money Dad left like it was going out of style. And then you find out about my boyfriend and want double the money. You only think about robbing us. It's horrible. You should reflect a little and be more frugal. Hey, Alicia, it's your duty as a child to take care of your own parents. Even your marriage partner has to support his mother-in-law and brother-in-law. Stop your nonsense and transfer the money to my account. I will be married in the not-too-distant future, and I will be a member of a different family. I will not be able to give you financial support so easily. I have my own life to live. So, please get Tyler to work somehow. That way, with your pension, you can make ends meet. But even so, your brother doesn't want to work at all. I asked him to work once before, but he got angry and stormed out, didn't he? After that, we agreed as a family that you would support the house without him working, right? That's why I've been relying only on you until now, Alicia. I never agreed to anything. That thing about children. That kind of child is called an exploited child. Exploited? Maybe you didn't look at it that way, but when I met the man I'm with now, I had to think seriously about my future. I thought that if I didn't do anything, I would end up giving money to my mother and brother forever. I might never be able to get married. They would take all my money, all my potential in life, and all the happiness I could ever hope to have. I can't take that. Well, I don't think that's true. Not at first. In the current financial situation, it's not right that my brother isn't working. That's true, but you are working. So, I'll say it again. I have plans to be a member of a different family now. From now on, I want you guys to take care of things yourselves. But Alicia, your brother doesn't want to work. As a younger sister, you should respect him, right? If you push too far, I'll block you. Wait a minute. I have something to do. See you later.
Hey, Alicia! Hey, what the hell are you doing? You answer me!
What?
Mom's been telling me to work, and I'm getting so sick of it. Because of you! I went ballistic on her, and she cried and got down on her knees, making it look like it was my fault.
That's good.
What the hell is good about that?
It means that Mother worried that your bum life was a danger. It's a good safety, isn't it?
No, it's not.
You know what, Taylor? You need to start questioning the life you've led so far while not working. You're 38 years old and haven't worked since you graduated from high school. You are satisfied living off your parents' backs. I can't believe you're still living mainly off your sister's back. Aren't you ashamed as an older brother? And to top it off, your own mother even got down on her knees and asked you to work for her. And instead of changing your mind, you just get angry. And you call yourself a human being?
You're smart as you know that?
That's a lot better than not working, don't you think?
Don't get all uppity just because you work for a slightly good company.
Who's the guy who's always depending on me for money?
I'm not gonna let you get away with this. I'm gonna go there and drag you back home. I'll bring you back no matter how much you scream or cry. I'll make my smart-ass little sister and mother get down on their knees together and show them who's the boss.
Oh, you know where I am?
Of course I do. I even saw you and your boyfriend walk into the apartment when I went to check on you. I made sure everything was taken care of just in case. After all, there's only so much a girl like you can do.
Well...
You can't afford to get cocky now. Oh, and make sure you say goodbye to your boyfriend.
Why?
Because he seems to be the root of all the evil that's making you think so shallowly. Most importantly, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd be willing to help his girlfriend's brother. We don't need that kind of baggage.
What do you mean by baggage?
I'm on my way, so pack your stuff and get ready to leave. Alicia, I know you're there. I'm here to pick you up. I pressed the doorbell, but you didn't answer. So are you pretending you're not there? Hurry up and open the door. Listen to your brother. I'll keep pressing the bell until you answer.
Huh, you're really here?
Of course I'm here. Come on, let's go home. Come on, come out here.
You know what?
What?
I'm not there anymore.
What? You left? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna stay until you get back.
That's not what I meant. I've already moved out of that apartment.
Huh? No way! Apartments are usually leased on a yearly basis. You've only been here for a little over 2 months. There's no way you can cancel the lease that easily. You can't fool me with your tiny brain. So, forget about pretending to be gone. Just come out.
No, that apartment. It's a weekly apartment.
What? What's that?
It's for people who only wants to live there for a short period of time, like a week. Even me with a tiny brain knew that, but you didn't even know what a weekly apartment was. I was planning to move again soon. I was only staying there as a temporary place to live. I moved out the day before yesterday because I didn't need it anymore.
What the hell is that? I didn't know you had an apartment like that. Then, where did you move to? Tell me now.
Overseas.
What? Overseas? Huh? What are you spacing out for?
I'm not spacing out. I'm moving overseas. Permanent residence abroad. I'm never going back to America again.
No! Why did you suddenly decide to do that?
My boyfriend is a foreigner.
Bullshit! For all intents and purposes, he was American.
His parents are European, so that means he's a foreign national who looks American.
So he's really a foreigner?
Yes, he is. He was transferred to my workplace from an overseas company for just 3 years. It's been 3 years, so he's going back to his home country where his parents are. And he's taking me, his bride-to-be, with him.
Huh? You think I'm gonna let you do that? You don't just go around doing whatever you want without telling me.
I'm already an adult, so I don't need anyone's permission to get married. By the way, I have decided to change my job to the company owned by his parents. If you inquire at my previous employer, they'll just say they don't know anything about it.
What about my money if you go overseas?
It's not your money. It's my money. Come on, please work and earn your own money.
I don't want to. Then leave all the money you've earned so far.
I don't want to. I'm already near the airport.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna cancel this one and leave America soon.
What? Wait!
I don't want you to contact me anymore. Tell Mother that too. I'll be happy with him abroad, and I'll never think of my parents' house in America again. I don't think I'll ever go back to America or contact you guys again.
Wait!
Well then, Goodbye! My brother tried to ambush me at the nearest airport from our house to bring me back. Unfortunately for him, I had to leave from a different airport due to work. Realizing that the ambush had ended in vain, my brother stormed into my former workplace. Naturally, he was refused entry and left half crying when a big security guard threatened to call the police. My brother is a scary guy at first glance, but in reality, he's quite a wimp. Later on, my uncle, my mother's brother, was the one who received the financial SOS. This uncle was concerned about my actual situation, and we are in touch often. My mother and brother, who did not know this, acted if I were a horrible person. As a result of angering my uncle, they were disowned by all the other relatives. I married the guy, was welcomed by my kind in-laws, and I'm living a happy, stress-free life.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.